Good morning and welcome back to No Man's Land. I'm Pakamaka and we have done some sales. We did sell all the silage. And now we're going to sell the lettuce. I loaded this up with 20 pallets and we still have a bunch of pallets to go. And then we're going to have some fun with the money. Last episode I did mention the fact that we should, I want to get started on the beet farming to plant soy beet or sugar beets so I can make sugar and eventually make cakes. And but for me to move on to that stage, I would need to get cows as well, which is something in the books. It's definitely in the books, but it's not going to happen quite yet. The cows part, because it's a little bit of investment in getting cows. You need the cow pasture, you need the cows, you need a milk truck, you would need basically a TMR wagon to get them to produce milk and manure at 100% rate. So I am not at that stage yet. Let's just see the lettuce. Where is the best place to sell this? Farm shop or shop? Farm shop, right? It's there. Yep. Good. Excellent. Turn off those, don't need them. So basically right now I have everything I need to get started on the beet farming in terms of money. I have the seeder that is used to plant the beets in the ground. So all I would need was a piece of equipment to bring it out of the ground, and as we saw last episode, it cost about 120,000 at the cheapest. The big on machine is quite more expensive. And I was thinking of doing it on field 28 because that field it's big. I should be able to get quite a lot of sugar beets from it, but I have discovered something else that I will be using instead. Because I also said I want to have dedicated sorry about that. It's a very loud chopper. I don't know why it's flying over here. I also said I want to have a dedicated field for everything. And that's exactly what I'm going to get, or what I'm going to do. That could mean I will turn that field into sugar beet. It's not a bad thing to do. I mean, it definitely is an option. There we go. Put it down. Push it over. There we go. But I will actually buy some land. It will require a bit of work once I buy it to get it ready. I mean, I need to create the field, I need to lime it, I need to plant in it, but today is January and I can get this done before March. I just need to work hard in February, but to that end I think I'm going to increase the number of days that I need per month to 2. That way I can get the job done at a calmer pace, so to speak. It's not ideal. I mean, it's going to be for recording purposes. It's still going to work. It's just, I just determine, if I'm going to record that session or not, or, just whatever happens during one day on the farm or what happens during 2 days on the farm. So it's not a major issue as such. The only issue would be time-wise for me, be able to get the episodes out every other day, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as I do now. With all the other stuff that I'm doing on a daily basis to prep to make the episode interesting, because there is stuff to do basically every month on a farm in the game, which is awesome. Like I said in the past episode, or in the past, that even though if the thing is just moving, this stuff to this location, it's still something that needs to be done. So I know if I go the sugar beet route, that it will give me more work to do in March. It will give me more work to do in... Let's pick this one up again. There we go. No, stop. I was supposed to push it there. Never mind, let's leave it. It will give me more work to do both during planting and harvesting season, because a lot of these things are harvested or planted at the same time. I don't want to do potatoes because I don't need to do potatoes. Already emptied that one out once today. Let's see what else. What is that? It's lettuce, so there's not coming from here. Let's just park here. Let's go sell this lettuce. There we go. And then once we get up there to the shop, we take a look around, see if there's any sugar beet related tools that is for sale. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Also, I seem to have produced 2,000 liters of wool since yesterday, or the month before, where I was pulling the pallets from the sheep farm, while at the spinnery produced 1 pallet of wool, or 1.3 pallets, but it just drop off 1 pallet at a time. I tried to set it up to deliver to the warehouse, but it just don't do that. It will only deliver to a tailor shop. So let's see what happens. It's very good income for this month. One thing is concerning me though, is I sold these products, didn't get the bonus payment. The bonus payment is supposed to show up. It doesn't. The thing is that I still have this one, and it's still supposed to be a 7% bonus. So again, I have to manually include that. So I did sell the lettuce for $17,497. So doing the math, 17,497 times 7% equals 1,225. Round it up. 1,225. There we go. All is right in the world again. So, market. Let's see what's available. I am interested in this, but I will not be buying it. Could maybe use this one. It's good for the beets. Oh, do my trailers move beets? Yes, 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 and yes. So don't need it. This one, tipper trailer, it's about the same size as the ones I already have, so not interested in that. Mower part, don't need that. What's this? A bulk carrier, but that would need a trailer to pull. Small tractor, and this one is a forage wagon. Ooh, this one is very interesting. It is very interesting. I can still do my plan and get this one, I think. But let's get started on the plans, shall we? So there wasn't any equipment that I really must have. The forage wagon was nice, and it would have afforded me plenty of opportunity to pick up the grass from the field at a quicker rate. But I can make do with what I have. I think I managed to set up auto drive and core split to sort it out for me. So let's look at this stuff. There are two fields I'm interested in, field 29 and field 34. Field 34 is here. So let's drive over there and I can show you what it looks like. It has a lot of woods on it, or a lot of trees, but this is, that's field 44. Go further north. No problem. Sorry, it doesn't have much trees on it. I have some trees. I don't know. You see. So this is field 34. From what I can tell, just sitting in this car, is that it's very, very flat. I have a lump of trees here in the center and a little bit over here as well. But that's basically just money. I just grab it and sell it. Right? And then the other field was field number... where did it go? 34 and 29, which is over here next to our 28, which makes sense. So let's check that one out. Oh, so now the lettuce is at a good price. I already sold all my lettuce. Let's not try and get through there. Use this path that is more accessible. Turn. Turn. So field 29, right? It shares a small forest with 28 here. But if you take a look at it, there's a lot of trees to be cut, of course, to make use of this. But apart from that, which again is just money, it's a very flat piece of land. It goes up to the tree line here, basically. And this is just flat terrain. Which means buying one of these fields, I can do sugar beet, as well as if I buy this one, I can do sugar beet on this entire freaking field. It's going to take a ton of time to clear out with the basic equipment. I probably need a one of these mother bins placed here as well. First and foremost, I need to cut off all the trees here along this line and this line. Might as well get rid of all these trees basically and sell it. Or I get field 34, cut down a little bit less trees and plant it here. So I have soybeans, I have grass. This one is now doing canola for the oil. I could dedicate that for these two, or I could just alternate between this and the food for what do you call them, the chickens. Well, there's one other thing that needs to be sold this month, and that is the straw. So let's take a trip back to the farm and we pick up the baler and we sell the straw. It's not the best of price. I mean, it is the best price possibly, or among the best price I can get for the bale or the straw, but it's not a high price. But then again, I do have 12 bales of it, which is not a bad thing, and 12 bales with 11,000 liters each bale is good. Yeah. Again, I hit a silo I didn't see. So, what do you guys think? Should I expand my farm with... I mean, I know I want more equipment as well. I already prepped this one for this stuff, but now we're going to be pulling this one instead. So let's see, where do we sell this stuff? It's straw. The farm shop, that's the only place I want to buy it. We go there. More fields means more work. And if we look, like we said, sunflowers to make the oil, the sunflower oil, harvested in October, November. Soybeans planted in April, harvested in April, May, harvested in October, November. Sugar beet planted in March, April, and then harvested in October, November. It's a lot of work to be done in here, and some work to be done in here. But if I do 2 days a month, then I can, in March, I can plant sunflowers again. I don't know how the situation looks here. How are we on sunflowers? We're doing quite well, and plus we have a bit left over here as well. So I'm not too worried about that. So there is totally option. I mean, I could have saved this stuff, but I can just do another field of wheat or something, and that will sort itself out. Another issue I'm facing with getting more fields is that those the silo that I have is not big enough. To hold all of it. Right now the silo is about half full or something. Boom! 7,000 in sales. Just for some bales. That is kind of like a byproduct on the field. So, more work equals more income if done properly. Like I said, I do need... So let's see. Okay, let's do this. It's a good deal. I believe it's a good deal to buy field 29 and field 34. So I will buy both of them. There we go. And 34. Yep. There. It ate up basically half of the money that I had, but now I have more space to let the farm grow. And if I increase the days per month to 2, it will kick into effect in February, which is good enough for me, because that allows me to... I can set up a worker to work this field for me in March to plant whatever it is I'm going to be planting. Again, it could be the sugar beet. I might do that over there. is that the... I feel like I need a silo there and there. You know, put a silo in between here, or a mother bin. Maybe a silo down here. Well, that's not my piece of land, but something along those lines. So I can do, let's see, go back. In March, I can do sunflowers, I can do sugar beet, I can do oats. Don't need more oats. I'm running low on, I need to purchase grapes to make raisins, to make cereal. Sorghum I don't need because it only have basically one use, and I still haven't found a mod on the mod hub that allows me to make alcohol. I think Giant don't want that, to be able to keep it at the, you know, the PEGI 3 that they have for the game. So grape juices only. Otherwise, if there was alcohol, I could make, you know, potato vodka or sugar beet rum or things like that, sugarcane rum, whatever. But it's not an option. I guess I could go outside of the official mod hub. It's kind of a risk to do that as well. So yeah, let's do that. Let's change the number of days per month from 1 to 2. Where do I set that up? Is it here? Days per month, 2. Change will take effect in the next season, which could be tricky. Save the game. I might have to work extra hard to get this thing sorted. Get this sorted now. But I feel I can do it. Takes a little bit of work. First and foremost, I need my small tractor to lift the logs from the larger trees. And then I need this big tractor to pull the trailer, the log trailer. I'm gonna do a lot of tree cutting, so will it be worth it getting a tree cutting tool? Let's check it out. Logging. Well, here we go. This one doesn't cost much. Basically, I have to line up next to the logs, control it. I can get like 6 logs on this, which is not a bad thing. That's the cheapest option. If we look at where is that? Forestry equipment. There's a little bit more to choose from here. This one can just hook up at the back of a tractor. Or we can get this one, like I said. These two wouldn't be too expensive. This one would be cheaper option, but I believe that the way this one is, yeah, I would need a semi for that. And again, we're not doing any leasing. That would be the same thing. That's the only one that actually turn it into wood chips. None of these other is doing that, because if I could turn it into wood chips, then I could just dump it in there right away. What is this? This is it's a planter. Okay, yeah. Let's look at the full-size forestry equipment. The cheapest one starts at 130, which is more than I have left. This one is an all-in-one piece of equipment. It has an internal tank of something, or maybe it doesn't have an internal tank of anything. Yeah, this pipe would suggest that it doesn't. So maybe it's not worth paying for that. I already have a log trailer here, So it wouldn't really be any point in me in buying another one just to load it up. But I may have to go in and sort of see what happens with stuff. Let's get the trees in the middle out first, which are these ones straight ahead here. Come on. A lot of trees. A lot of large trees. Just going to be cutting them down. Okay. This is fun, isn't it? It is going to give me some money, damn it, that I can make use of. So maybe let's see, how much is that? How much was that piece of equipment? The forestry equipment for it's the absolute last piece, 190,000. Well, maybe, but no, don't think so. So what is happening here is that I have two monitors set up, but when I scroll, turn left, my mouse pointer is in the other window. So that's why things seem to be weird at times. But it's okay. Should make a couple of thousand on these, I think. So that's what I will be doing. I will be cutting trees. And cut it into right size logs. And then sell those logs for profit. There we go. So let me know what you think of this plan. Does it sound like a feasible plan or not? I'm still worried about the fact that I won't get 2 days until the next semester or next season, which would be April, I guess. Or maybe March. Yeah, so it won't happen until here, which is still good enough. Because if I spend January and February cutting down trees, selling it, and then I can get started on making the fields the first day of March with lime and all that kind of jazz, the soil sampling. And then the second day of March I can plant the stuff. Yeah. I think that's a good plan actually. I think that will work. So yeah. Put that away. Okay, I hate when this happens. I can only turn right side. So I'm going to be getting back to the farm, picking up the front loader attachment on a little stayer. And then I'm going to start cutting the trees into bite-sized logs and load it onto the trailer and start selling. This is going to be so much fun, I think. Or not. When I was looking at the maps, I just couldn't give up, choose not to get those pieces of land. Because to me it just felt like it's the right thing to do to expand. And I'm also, what I've been trying to say, but I keep forgetting to say it, is that I don't need to have the equipment just yet to harvest the sugar beets. I can get that equipment when I sell my soybeans, for example. I'm looking at making about 150,000 in soybean sales or something to that effect. So that would be quite useful. However, if that is the case, and I don't really need anything else now, why not look into a proper, like this one? Well, that one's too expensive, but a proper telehandler. There are cheap versions, right? I do like this one, the Lever, the Manitou, the Massey. And if I right back, no, customize combinations, that's what I'm looking for. That's a modded version, so we leave those alone for now. So this one, again, I have no idea how much it can lift or anything like that, but it has a bale fork or bale thingy. Where is the log fork? Yeah, good. So you can handle that, which is great. Not too keen on this version of the log forks though. I prefer the the front loader tools, telehandler tools. Maybe the telehandler can't hold that one. Should be one that is the one that I'm actually having now. Is that a wheel loader tool? This one would work, a log fork. So I guess we look at wheel loaders. Start at a very high price, to be honest with you. It's their front loader tools. It has bale handler, their combination, all of those things here, and all of those things here. The KL 30.8T Kramer. Nah. I know that oh, for F's sake, do not turn left. I know that this one can handle the locks, so I'm okay with that. I feel like the removing the trees is kind of a temporary thing at the moment, which, I mean, it's going to be happening more and more as I expand my farm. However, as of this moment, I don't need to invest in any more equipment to do that, I believe. So, let's end the episode here. I've been rambling on enough. I hope you enjoyed the episode and where the direction I decided to take the farm at this point. And I hope I see you in the next episode. So until then, please do take care. Bye bye.